edition of Freeworld Heads Up, this time on Friday the 13th of January. Myself and Sanjoy to start it off, and then we'll move on to a cashew and almond report after with myself and Michael. So Sanjoy, do you want to take us through what we're kind of seeing this week in the currency?
Well, both it seems, well, certainly the sterling is moving on political lines. The euro is continually producing sort of quite good figures. German manufacturing figures were quite good, confidence figures were quite good, but seems to be quite muted. I think the major driver of the events this week has been Trump's press conference, which I think was slightly dollar negative because several cans of worms were opened there, including things that happened possibly allegedly in Russian hotel rooms and this kind of stuff. And I think there's also seems to be quite a big split between him and the intelligence forces in America, and he keeps saying, well, of course it's a good thing if I'm pally with the Russians. And of course the real answer to that is, why are you pally with the Russians? Quite clearly, a plane has gone down in Ukraine with no anticipation. So basically a bit of a topsy-turvy drive. I think the thing to look out for is next Tuesday, Mrs. May says what her Brexit plan is. We know so far that it's red, blue and white,
right,
and we know that it is Brexit, so we look forward to hearing a bit more about that. Okay. Expect the pound to sink.
Okay, perfect. Well, after we'll take a quick break, and then Steve will appear here where Sanjoy is, so
okay,
see you in 2 seconds. Welcome back after that title card break. I'm now back with Michael, who's going to chat us through what's happening, what we've seen recently with almonds and cashews. So do you want to kick us off with the almonds, then we can shift into cashew after that?
Yeah, well, this week we had the December shipment figure that came out, so that was very strong again, 156 million, which is 15% over last December.
Okay.
And so year-to-date shipments are now 34% up.
Right.
So on the demand side, it's been very good. On the supply side, it's also very good. That's creeping up to now 2.06 billion pounds.
Okay.
So 11% over last year.
Right.
So we've got good supply and good demand, and things seem to be kind of moving sideways at the moment.
Okay.
There's been a lot of rain in California the last few weeks.
Right. Because we've had recent years with a lot of drought issues.
Yeah, so I don't think we're going to have the same issue this time.
Okay.
And really good snowpack in the Sierra Valley.
All right, good.
So that's setting things up well for next crop. Obviously, it's far too early to tell, but certainly there's going to be a lot of water.
Okay, good.
So that's good. Packers are generally 60 to 70% sold at this stage.
All right, okay.
So there's still a few cold pool growers that want to do something, but generally the market has been a little bit sluggish the last week or so.
Okay.
Off the back of this number. So we have to kind of see how things go. At the moment it's very much hand-to-mouth buying, and the market's kind of moving sideways.
Yeah, I think as we head further into the year as well, things start off slowly in January anyway, so hopefully see some growth going on there.
On the other hand, the cashews. So cashews have picked up quite a bit since the turn of the year.
Yeah.
Before we went away on holiday, the market was coming off. I think a lot of buyers were quite happy to leave it alone, go away, open some presents or whatever over Christmas and come back and then look to address the first quarter of this year. But they came back, they started all at once looking to take cover. There's not much material left, the market's getting tighter and tighter and tighter, and I don't know if panic's the right word, but there's been quite a lot of buying, and the market has moved up 10 to 15 cents depending on packer.
Right, just since New Year.
Yeah. So things, again, the new crop will be here sort of April shipments. Things might look very different then.
Yeah.
Certainly before then, I think it's going to get very tight.
Sure.
And should probably look to cover any spots in March, April.
Anything you need there, yeah. I mean, do you think you had delays last year on shipments? Do you think we'll have the same situation?
It is possible because the rain was a bit later. It's a bit too early to tell.
Okay.
They are offering March as a new crop shipments, but might be advisable to cover up until April, really.
Yeah.
Now.
Okay.
So yeah, we have to see, but I think it is going to be very, very tight. The
Right.
next 2 to 3 months.
Okay, so that's kind of the main point from this to take is if you do have cover you need to take February, March, April, look at that urgently if
Yeah.
you want to make sure you have the required stuff. Okay,
Yeah.
cool, excellent. Well, that should cover us for this week. I think we're just going to dive into the cashews and almonds. So if you have any questions, of course, give Michael an email or a call. Otherwise, we'll see you next week.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Cheers. Thanks.